Well, hey guys, welcome back. Today I have some great rustic wooden Christmas trees that are so whimsical and pretty, and I also did two of those and another little wooden tree and a tier tray. So I'm going to get into how I created all of these right now. So guys, what you're going to need are some of these trees from the Dollar Tree, and I basically took them and cut one in half, and I'm going to be creating a 3D effect with those. And I did a really quick dry brush so it will dry within like a minute or so, and went back with a little bit of black paint also with the white to give it a nice effect because I wanted it to be gray. I also have this really pretty thick jute twine, and I'm going to add hot glue to the edge of the tree, and then I'm just going to go ahead and do that to all three of my pieces, and you'll see what it will look like in just a second. See how pretty this is? So I'm just going to go ahead and glue these together with some hot glue on the edge and just press them firmly until they're basically dried. And I'm gonna go back with a little bit of the jute string in the crease and just give it a little bit more of a sturdiness, and then wrap the bottom with Dollar Tree jute. And guys, that's it. Very quick and very easy and simple, and I absolutely love this rustic wooden Christmas tree. It's so simplistic for only $2, but it looks like it could be maybe at Kirkland's, and I love the way it turned out. Now the next one is this cone tree that's sitting next to it. That's so lovely. So guys, I got this from Michael's actually, but it was damaged during storage because I got it on clearance. So I removed the gold beads, and I'm gonna take the same jute string, just put a dab of hot glue on the bottom and just spin it. And guys, it's that simple. You just want to add a little bit of hot glue in certain areas where you want it to adhere. And I'm going to go back with some of this berry garland that I have, and I'm just going to wrap it with that, and that's it. And it's really that simple and that quick. I love a quick, easy DIY, and guys, this was awesome. Doesn't this look pretty? You could leave it that way, but Dollar Tree had some copper LED lights, so I'm just going to add those. And I know it has a battery pack, but you can put that in the middle, and I'm going to hide it with some greenery. And guys, this is so pretty. I love the way the jute string plays off the metal, but guys, the berry picks make it festive, and on top of that, the fairy lights. Guys, I am just a sucker for fairy lights. So I really love the way this turned out. So then I got these trays from the Dollar General, and they were like only $1.50 each. They're normally $4, and I just removed all the hardware and staples. And I'm gonna make a mini cheer tray with this, and I'm just gonna apply the same white paint with a very quick dry brush to match the other little gray tree. And I'm just going to hot glue them together. But before I do that, I wanted to put some of these tumbler blocks together and make a base because it just wasn't enough room in between the tiers. So I wanted to just build the base up. So I'm gonna hot glue this down to the center with some E6000 and hot glue, and then I'm going to add on the little Dollar Tree candle base holder. I'm not gonna paint it because I actually like the negative space that it creates. And guys, once I get that all glued in place, I'm going to add on the top tray with some more E6000 and hot glue, and that's it. Now what I did with the base is I just covered it with a little bit of greenery, and I have some Dollar Tree and Dollar General ornaments. And guys, how you decorate it, it's all relative. It's up to you. But I just wanted to decorate it simply. I added one little cute luminar and some more of those Dollar Tree and Dollar General ornaments, and I think it looks just fine. I was thinking about putting risers on the bottom, but it's decor for my home office, so I just love the way it looks, and basically this is what I was going for, and it really matches that other little gray tree, I think, perfect. So I love the way it looks. For my last DIY, guys, I'm going to be using wooden dowels. You can get these from the Dollar Tree or any craft store, and I'm just going to nip the end of one of them so it's more pointed instead of rounded, so when I do apply the hot glue, it basically sticks a lot better. See? And I'm just gonna hot glue that together. You do have to hold them in place, so watch your fingers. And then I'm gonna go back with a little bit of Dollar Tree jute twine and just really wrap it just to make it a little bit more sturdy. And that's how we're gonna form the top. Now I'm gonna go back with another wooden dowel for the base, and I'm just gonna nip it a little bit just to make sure that the end is even, and then I'm going to hot glue it in place also. Now I'm gonna just take two other wooden dowels, and I'm going to be forming the trunk of my little Christmas tree, and I'm going to just add that and glue that in place also. And it's that simple, and it's pretty sturdy, guys. And I'm gonna go back and wrap it with some jute twine because I do want these two to look like they belong together. You don't have to do this, this is optional, but I just think it's a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. And I'm gonna take some tumbler blocks from the Dollar Tree and just form a paste with hot glue. And you just do one side and then go to the opposite side and just build up a base until you feel it's strong enough. I also have a little piece of wood from the Dollar Tree that I'm going to glue it to, but I just wanted to wrap it up with a little bit of twine just to give it a more cohesive look. And once I hot glue that down, I'm gonna do the same thing and go back with the same twine. You see where I'm going with this, guys? And I'm just gonna wrap it with that twine again, and I'm just loving the way this rustic tabletop decor is turning out. And guys, who is not a sucker for fairy lights? So I'm gonna go back with the same berry garland, and if you're interested, I can leave or find links for all of this in the description bar and put it down there before you. That way, if you want to get any of these items. Now, I did run out of my fairy lights from the Dollar Tree, so I'm using one of these out of a 6-pack from Amazon. But guys, I'm actually happy that I ran out of Dollar Tree fairy lights because the pack on this, the battery was included. All I had to do was pull out that little plastic piece, and that's it. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do when I hide it. I'm going to actually just string it through, and then after I string it through, I'm just going to turn it around and just put a little bit of hot glue down the center, and then just go ahead and glue this in place. And guys, I am going to hide the control where you cut it on and off, and you won't even know it's there. That's why I'm actually happy that I ran out of the battery pack kind from the Dollar Tree. See, guys? Perfect. You can't even see it. So I love the way this turned out. It's so whimsical and it's just so pretty, and it's just nice just to have these tabletop items, and you can create these really easily yourself, and they look so well together. So guys, I hope you like all of the DIYs I created. If you do, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, keep your head up, and I'll see you guys in the next video.